Ice Spice just dumped Central Cee. And guys, it's only been like 5 minutes since they even hooked up, allegedly. But most of you guys still don't believe they were even together. Now, I saw you guys comment on my last video about them, and it's low-key confusing. And Central Cee's ex, aka Madeline, was the one who broke everything down on how Central Cee used her and got with Ice Spice behind her back.
I did put out a series on TikTok talking about what my ex-boyfriend, round of applause please, did to me. My ex-boyfriend kind of publicly violated me through the means of using me as a pawn in his PR stunt, and also not informing me of his PR stunt, which was to essentially make it look like he's sleeping with another girl.
Now, word on the street is that karma has been in Central Cee's corner because Ice Spice is over with his BS and she's officially done with him. Now, the whole situation ain't really about love or things they did beneath the sheets. It's all about the clout, the cash, and most importantly, the numbers. I don't even need to remind you guys about Ice Spice's whole messy situation with Nicki Minaj. It was Ice that got the Barbs to turn their back on her, and the Barbs were her biggest fan base, by the way. Now, child, after she crossed the Barbs, Ice Spice lost 25 million monthly Spotify listeners. It's why the whole stunt with Central Cee was necessary, and it had to happen. This man is so massive in the UK and the European market, and she is piggybacking, or was, because the tea is she is now officially done with him. And if you guys still got some doubt, then you guys got to listen how Madeline, Central Cee's ex-girlfriend, broke it down. So if you guys didn't know, Madeline is that it girl on TikTok right about now. She's been in the same group chat with Central Cee since 2022, but they also have been an on and off type couple. But apparently they low-key reconnected this year and was even spotted in June together in Lagos, Nigeria, shooting a music video. So everyone literally thought they were back together. But then Central Cee got seen shopping with Ice Spice in London and also chilling at a hookah lounge like there was real booed up. Now this is when Madeline steps in and hops on TikTok and spilled all the gossip, and a 5-part video series that done racked up a crazy 243 million views. All this girl was real heated, saying she had no clue about Central Cee collab with Ice Spice, and even that spicy music video that they did together. She was shocked just like the rest of us.
And this is when it clicks. This is not a vacation. I have just entered this man's marketing scheme. So I say I'll still come to Nigeria based on the one condition that none of the professional pictures that are taken of us get posted, because I've just realized what is happening and I don't want to be seen with this guy. I understand that rapper boyfriend has promotional activity to do. I just don't want to lose the last shred of my dignity. Shocker, the pictures get out. Guys, if I had known I was going to be photographed like that, I would have put on some concealer. Learned the fucking lesson from the jet ski. Yeah, no, obviously not. Girls, you told me to stand up, so I'm standing up. Let me tell you how I did not know that any of this was gonna happen. Let me take you guys back a couple months. I'm laid up in bed with Pookie, and he comes to me and he's like, I have a new song to show you. And I'm like, yes, serenade me. I'm like ready to hear some poetry. And then he plays me his verse. I'm like, what? Not only did you just snitch on yourself that you're cheating, but you just told me exactly how. Give me phone. You telling me ZK Trappy69 with the wet emoji is not your childhood friend? He tells me it's just marketing and I know how the internet works, so I just forget about it. A while later, he tells me that he wants to hire an influencer to do like a lip syncing video to one of his older songs, and I'm like, okay, makes sense. Then he's like, I'm gonna send her a car because she asked for one. I was like, okay, makes sense. He didn't tell me he was sending her his personal car to start a dating rumor with her.
So guys, I'm not even gonna lie, Central Cee got that reputation of being a playboy, so I really don't know what Madeline was really expecting. Now, the self-snitching lyric she was talking about though went like this. I'm selective with who I get with. Girl on my phone trying to see who I slept with. She investing. Detective. Lucky for me, I deleted the message. All along it was me and the bad one, but I told her it was me in my bedroom. Now, Central Cee is coming like he has no morals at all. The disrespect is crazy. So when Madeline spazzed out on Central Cee for basically telling the whole world he was cheating on her with Ice Spice, Central Cee hit her up saying it was a marketing stunt to blow up the song. He told her he was also hiring some other influencer to lip sync his songs. At first, Madeline was like, alright, cool, but then things got messy because the other influencer he got was a famous, well-known TikToker named Peter Holton. And Central Cee sent her his personal Maybach for her to lip sync to his music. So Ice Spice is not the only female Madeline got to worry about. Now, Madeline management was getting worried about all of these extras, especially since they were supposed to fly to Nigeria in 2 days. Now, after that whole drama, that's when it hits Madz that the whole Nigeria trip he invited her on was no vacation. The trip was part of his manipulative marketing scheme. But Madz still went to Nigeria with him. Now, girl, you girls be enabling these men to do whatever to us. Madeline said that she agreed to go to the motherland, but only on one condition. She made him promise no pics together so she wouldn't be used for his Ice Spice cheating promo, if that's what it really was. But guess what? The pics got out like we didn't already know that was going to happen. So obviously Madeline sees all these pictures all over social media, so she's like, wait a minute, this man has extremely crossed the line. So now she hits him up saying she wants to meet him in person to break up with him. But then Central Cee just randomly ghosts her. The man ghosts her all the way through June till the 1st of July. And on the first day of July, Central Cee just pops up in her DMs with a heads up saying, got to see you tonight, boo. Remember, I'm just human when you see what's going down tomorrow. No, he did not see Madz that night. And the next day, boom, pics of him and Ice Spice shopping in London hits the internet. Then the man just cuts her off, zero calms. Madeline couldn't reach him and he just so called moved on with Ice Spice, like he wasn't dating a whole human being. Just some weeks earlier, want to know what made this whole situation real worse? This mess went down during her birthday week. Now can you imagine? That must be really embarrassing on Madeline's end. Somehow the situation still got messier because when Ice Spice clocked how pressed Madeline was about Central Cee, she poked at her with a TikTok doing push-ups on a PJ with the caption saying, mood after taking her mans. Next thing we know, Madeline responds with a video shortly where she's mocking Ice Spice doing more difficult push-ups of her own with a friend. Now all of this is a game to these people. It don't mean it ain't real, it don't mean they won't get hurt, but they got their own personal lives so entwined with their money making that they will do anything to move up their career. And we all know Ice Spice definitely needs that clout. Like what Cardi says, they do anything for clout. But one thing I can say, but her posting that TikTok making it seem like she and Central Cee are still together is a lie, because Ice is done with him and their contract is finally up, and it did for sure help Ice Spice get back at the top. Now tell me down below in the comments whose side are you guys on, and what advice would you have for Madeline if you was in her situation. But make sure you guys like, comment and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.